videos about stuff with Tom Ledeen.
Hi everybody, Tom Ledeen here. I am trying to figure out how to animate lacrosse drills to share with my team and assistant coaches and whatnot. So this is more of a test than anything, so bear with me. It might be a little rough. This is one of my very favorite drills. It's a 1v1 drill, so it's pretty simple. It's a fantastic drill to start with early in the season. You've got a new batch of players. You don't know who can do what. This going 1v1 always shows who your best dodgers are, who your best defenders are. And so after one or two times running through this drill, you'll have a pretty good idea of who can do what. You've got 4 cones set up around the crease area in a semicircle, and you've got kids on each cone with a coach down low with a bucket of balls. You can use a player down here to do the feeds, but make sure he can feed well. The speed of this drill is dictated by how fast the feeder is moving the ball out. As a coach, I like to run it. I like to not give them any breaks. At the youth level, U9 level at least last year, sometimes coach passes one out and this first kid can't catch so well, so he drops it. I just tell the defender, wait a minute, let him pick it up, and then we'll start. In the older levels, I kind of treat shooting, at least in practice, as a privilege, unless we're doing shooting drills and everyone shoots. But in this kind of thing, if this kid misses a good feed right on his stick, I move the next ball out to here. This guy's got to go get in line. He doesn't get an opportunity to shoot. He's got to learn. If he's dropping good passes, he's got to hit the wall after practice or whatever. So anyway, the benefits of this drill on defense are footwork. The dodgers are coming from each cone individually. They don't all come at once, but if the defender is defending this guy and he gets drawn out here, which that's too wide, but they still might do it, and then he checks stick and ball hits the ground, coach is already passing one out to this guy, and he's coming. So defense really has to move their feet, stay between the man and the goal using angles. Repositioning is also part of that to get back on D for the next guy. Jamming shots. These are inside shots. So it's very important for defense to prevent the shot from even getting off. As we know, shooters don't need a lot of power down here. So just step in front, jam his arms, occupy his hands, don't let the shot get off. Defensive holds, something I really stress for my ball carriers here is rolling back. So run out of your angle, which you will do because the defense is going to be all over you. Roll back, switch hands, and then shoot. But for the defenders, if that guy runs out of his angle and then he rolls back, he's trying to get topside, that's a great time for a defensive hold, really prevent him from getting back to where he wants to go, force him back out here. So that's a good thing for defense. Offense, obviously, dodging to the cage. Like I said, this is a great way to identify your good dodgers. A lot of 1v1 drills that we've all run come from the top, and we know that dodging up top is different, especially for an attackman. That may not be where they're comfortable dodging from. You can even run this drill with another cone down here to dodge from X. That's fine, or just it doesn't have to be this semicircle. It's good to see how kids dodge from X do, how they use the crease, how they use the cage. Hands free. This is, like I said, inside shot, so time and room is not going to happen. You got to teach kids to make a very fast dodge, no dancing around. At the youth level, you'll get kids who can 2 speeds, just quick move, bam, he's open, he's got a step, and he gets a shot off. And you'll also have kids who try to head up here to dodge from up top, and so you got to discourage that. This is one quick move to the cage, definitely no dancing. Get your hands free and pull the trigger as soon as they are. Stick protection, same thing. You can't hang the stick here. A lot of times when kids roll back, they roll body first and stick hangs comes second. You gotta teach them to roll with the stick, keep it all together, or it's getting checked. And lastly, quick shots. It's really important down here for attackmen to shoot from the ear or shoulder. Power is less important than accuracy, so definitely have a goalie in here. You want these guys to earn the net by putting it in the right spot. Also, if the goalie makes a save, you can have a coach out here, so we can work on clears. The next ball carrier, as soon as the ball's dead, the coach is moving moving it out to the next ball carrier. So if that goalie's making clears, he's got to really concentrate on getting it out there quick because another guy's coming. So that's that. Let me just show you sort of how the rotation works real quick. Our first defender, who has played defense on every cone, he goes to the end of this line. And he gets a breath until it's his turn to run the ball. And now this guy, who was our last, he got the last feed and the last shot on goal. He comes out and he is our new defender. And he will play defense on all these stations. And the rotation works like that. Last defender goes to this line. Next defender comes from this line. And so the rotation is fast and it really works well. Especially if you've got kids who are catching the ball and you've got a player or coach feeding the ball well. I'm going to jump over to this here and I can show you how it works, what it looks like. So boys on cones, if you've got a big team, definitely break this in two. 3 or 4 on each cone is okay, but more than that, you want to run 2 drills. So blue is our defender, yellow is our first attackman. Coach moves the ball out. Yellow moves to the ball. Stress that we're not catching these standing still, even if we're standing on a cone. Cones aren't, we're not chained to them, so make them move. Blue comes out to play D. Yellow is trying to get topside and rolls back, rips a shot, and he's got a goal. As soon as that ball hits net or the ground, coach is already moving out this next pass. So here it comes. It's going out to orange. Orange comes to meet the pass. And he's driving down. Defense is doing a good job riding him out. He tries to roll back, topside, and he gets checked or stick checked. Ball hits the ground. Instantly, coach is moving the ball out. The next one, orange goes to the back of the next line. Blue is dropping in to play defense. Purple catches the ball, switches hands, it's running down this way, rolls back, quick left-handed shot, and hits a corner. Ball is already coming out from the coach. Blue is dropping in to play defense. Green catches the ball. Purple goes to the end of the next line, and green is driving in, rolls back, and he's going to wrap the crease. Blue is going to cut the crease. And so now green is trying to get topside, rolls back, little question mark dodge, and he misses the goal. So now blue is going to the end of that first line, get a little breather. He's tired. Coach passed out as soon as the ball missed the goal to this guy. And our last attacking offensive player becomes defense. So green is now on D. This guy's driving cage. Body check or stick check right here. Ball hits the ground. Coach is already moving the pass out quickly. Hits pink. Green drops into play D. Pink does a quick split dodge and rips it. Puts it in a good location. So that's the drill. I'm gonna go back here and let you see what it looks like when it's running. The rotation is really the only complicated part about the drill, and it's really not that bad. My U9s got it last year in just a couple minutes, and if you've got assistant coaches there, they can help with the rotation. It's no big deal. I had 6-year-olds on my U9 team, and they picked it up no problem. And it's good because everyone's playing defense. Everyone's carrying the ball. Okay, so that's the drill. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions how to make it better, just let me know. Leave a comment. I'm going to try and animate some more, maybe some simpler drills. This one's a little complicated for at least to animate. So anyway, thanks for watching. Good luck this season.
Thank you for watching.